In a world cluttered with information, where truth is power, Lawin Weekly News stands apart.
We delve deeper, uncover facts, and bring stories to light. From political showdowns and economic triumphs to the pulse of the street and the heart of the community.
We capture the moments that define us, stories that challenge, inspire, and transform.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
These are Lawin headlines for this week. Flu surge hits Texas during busy holiday travel period. Texas store targeted twice in sneaker, hat theft. $473 million US 90 expansion kicks off in West Bexar County. DOE issues advisory on usual holiday illnesses. Thailand, Cambodia strike deal for immediate ceasefire. Philippine consul joins PABT's Christmas celebration, commends philanthropic initiatives. Mavericks Anthony Davis exits game due to groin injury.
Good day, I am Neska, and tonight we bring you the latest stories in the United States of America, especially in the state of Texas. So sit back, relax, and let Lawin Weekly News be your guide to the news that matters most. Health officials across Texas report a sharp rise in influenza cases during the holiday season, driven by a fast-spreading flu variant circulating in several parts of the state. State and local health departments say clinics, urgent care centers, and hospital emergency rooms are seeing more patients with flu-like symptoms than earlier in the season. Laboratory data show higher influenza test positivity rates since late November. Public health officials say the increase affects urban and rural areas and all age groups. While the pattern is consistent with winter flu activity, officials note that the virus is spreading more quickly this year. Epidemiologists link the rise in cases to a circulating seasonal flu variant that appears more contagious but not more severe on average. They caution that higher case numbers can still lead to more hospitalizations. Hospitals in some Texas cities report more admissions for flu-related complications, including pneumonia and dehydration. Texas State Representative Jared Patterson proposed revising his earlier effort to restrict social media access for minors, shifting his focus to stronger age verification requirements for platforms operating in the state. Patterson, a Republican from Frisco, said he plans to modify legislation that previously sought to block minors below a certain age from creating social media accounts. He said the updated proposal responds to growing international moves to ban or limit teenage access to social media and to concerns about the impact of online platforms on children. Patterson said the new approach would require social media companies to use stricter age verification tools to ensure users meet a minimum age before opening or maintaining accounts. He said the proposal would apply broadly to major platforms that allow users to create profiles, share content, and interact online based on set user and revenue thresholds, rather than targeting specific companies. The Houston family marked its first Christmas after losing its home in the July 4th floods that affected several parts of the city. The Cottonware family left their home after floodwaters entered the property during heavy rains on July 4th in Houston. Emergency crews responded to flooded neighborhoods and assisted residents as water levels rose. City officials reported damage to homes, vehicles, and infrastructure in multiple areas following the storm. The Cottonware family later moved into temporary housing after their Center Point area home sustained flood damage. In the months after the storm, the Cottonware family worked with insurance providers, aid agencies, and service organizations to address housing and property losses. The family observed Christmas in their current home while continuing recovery efforts. Friends, relatives, and community groups offered support during the holiday season. Houston sneaker and apparel store 8-1 reported 2 overnight thefts this week, with 3 unidentified suspects stealing an estimated $7,000 to $10,000 in hats, sneakers, and electronics, according to store representatives and surveillance video. Employees said the first theft occurred during closed hours when the shop was locked for the night. Security footage shows 3 individuals moving through sales and storage areas, selecting merchandise from shelves and displays, and taking electronic items used for store operations. Representatives said the thieves returned for its second overnight theft at the same location. Management has not released a final statement for losses from the second incident, but said thefts affected merchandise levels and disrupted normal operations.
In a world filled with fleeting moments, there's beauty waiting to be captured. My name is Christian, and I specialize in immortalizing your most precious memories. From elegant weddings to vibrant events and timeless portraits, I'm here to make every moment unforgettable. Let me tell your story through the lens. Contact me today and let's create magic together.
Journey to self-discovery and mastery. Be bold, why not? Season 6 with MJ Concepcion every Monday 8 p.m. CST. Don't miss out.
Where every conversation is welcome at the table. This is Pink Table Talk with Dr. Carly D. Every Wednesday 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rice, spice, and everything nice. Welcome to the Philippine food scene with Adobo Queen, Nancy Reyes Lumen of Commissary Kitchen. Every Thursday 8 p.m. CST, Friday 9 a.m. Philippine time.
Austin police report fewer homicides so far in 2025 compared to recent years. Officials say investigators are still working on 2 unsolved cases. The department tracks all homicides within city limits, analyzing trends to guide investigations and resource deployment. Detectives continue gathering evidence, interviewing witnesses, and reviewing forensic results. Police coordinate with other units and outside agencies to connect cases across jurisdictions. Open cases are prioritized based on available leads and threat assessments. Authorities maintain public tip lines and online reporting tools and release bulletins with suspect descriptions or surveillance images when helpful. They also work with victim services to support affected families. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport Police Sergeant Charles Allen Works has died following a medical emergency while on duty. The Irving Police Department confirmed in a social media statement, offering condolences to Works' family and colleagues. Sergeant Works joined the DFW Airport Police Department in 2020 after serving at the Denton County Sheriff's Office and Tarrant County College Police Department. He began his law enforcement career in 2007 and was promoted to sergeant in August 2022. Officials noted that Works served as a field training officer and a member of the Police Honor Guard. In 2023, he received a Certificate of Merit in recognition of his service. Colleagues remembered him as a familiar presence at the airport. The Irving Police Department expressed sympathies on social media, offering thoughts and prayers to Works' family and fellow officers. No further details about funeral arrangements have been released. The Texas Department of Transportation on Monday began construction in a $473 million expansion of U.S. Highway 90 in West Bexar County to increase capacity, reduce traffic congestion, improve safety, and shorten commute times for drivers traveling between Loop 410 and State Highway 211. TXDOT officials said the project will widen and upgrade a key segment of US 90 that serves residential areas, commercial centers, industrial facilities, and military installations on the west side of the San Antonio region. The expansion covers a stretch of US 90 between Loop 410 and SH 211. TXDOT engineers said the work will add new lanes, reconfigure existing lanes, and modernize roadway features to handle current traffic volumes and projected growth in the corridor after or over the coming years. A new poll shows Americans value spending time with family more than any other part of the holiday season. Most say they look forward to gatherings, shared meals, traditions, and gift exchanges, focusing on personal connections rather than politics. Everyday topics like children, work, and health, especially the well-being of relatives and friends, are common conversation points. Politics ranks low, with many avoiding debate to keep the holiday atmosphere calm. Instead, families share hobbies, movies, plans, and stories about past holidays, including memories involving grandparents. The survey also found that people who spend more time with family report a more positive holiday experience, emphasizing connection, relaxation, and family well-being over public affairs.
Join us for a captivating new series where Lawin sits down with the trailblazers of the music and entertainment world. Discover the stories behind the faces and voices that shape our culture and community.
We will bring you exclusive interviews with industry legends and rising stars. Behind the scenes insights and get a peek into the creative processes and personal journeys. Artists and performers and their upcoming shows and events.
Stay tuned for more updates and sneak peeks. Follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel.
Christmas Eve jazz concert at Washington, D.C.'s Kennedy Center has been canceled after President Donald Trump's name was linked to the event. The holiday performance featuring jazz and seasonal music was planned as a public show at the federally supported Arts Center. The Kennedy Center has not provided a detailed explanation, and no replacement event or ticket information has been announced. The Kennedy Center hosts a range of performances, including music, theater, and dance, with events produced by both in-house staff and outside presenters. The Department of Health is warning Filipinos to avoid overeating, smoking, and drinking alcohol during the Christmas holidays. Health facilities nationwide have reported an increase in holiday-related ailments, including high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and stomach problems. Many cases involve adults attending multiple gatherings and consuming large amounts of rich food and alcohol. The DOH says those with existing conditions like hypertension, diabetes, or heart disease are at higher risk of complications. Officials remind the public to take medications on schedule and avoid skipping doses during the festive season. Thailand and Cambodia have announced an immediate ceasefire after weeks of border clashes that killed at least 47 people and displaced over 1 million residents. The ceasefire covers all disputed border areas, with both militaries agreeing to halt offensive operations and reduce tensions. Fighting over the past 3 weeks involved artillery, tanks, drones, and jet aircraft, affecting both civilians and soldiers. Officials say the countries will set up communication channels and joint monitoring mechanisms while diplomatic talks continue to troop deployments and long-term border arrangements. Humanitarian agencies are coordinating relief for displaced communities. The Philippine American Chamber of Commerce of Texas, or PACCTX, extended warm Christmas greetings to its members, partners, and officers this holiday season. State President Attorney Eli Ligat Dizon expressed heartfelt appreciation to everyone who has contributed to building a strong and growing business community in Texas. The chamber, which has been instrumental in fostering business connections among Filipino American entrepreneurs in Texas, continues to promote collaboration and growth within the community. Consul Von Ryan Pangwi of the Philippine Consulate General extended holiday greetings and best wishes to the Philippine Association of Beaumont, Texas, as he joined the community in its annual Christmas celebration on December 22nd or 20th, held at the Holiday Inn and Suites Beaumont Plaza. During the event, Consul Pangwi commended PABT for its meaningful philanthropic efforts, particularly its advocacy for persons with Down syndrome through support for Little Brave Hearts and its assistance to the elderly through Haven for the Elderly, both based in the Philippines. He also expressed the consulate's encouragement for PABT's aspiration to establish a Philippine Cultural Center in Beaumont. The festive celebration themed Boogie Wonderland, a retro Christmas gala, also featured the presentation of the Sinagtala Awards led by PABT President Vincent Jasper Coilan, honoring outstanding members of the local Filipino community in Beaumont.
Filing taxes, dealing with tax debt, or facing IRS actions is stressful, but you don't have to go it alone. Call 832-674-0829 or visit www.taxresolutionesq.com.
For divorce and family law in Texas, Ligat Dizon Law Firm PC will guide you every step of the way.
From initial consultation to detailed review of your case and strategic planning,
We'll sit with you during negotiations or mediations, and represent you in court.
whether it is a family law, estate planning, or immigration, we will be there to guide through the final steps.
So, leave your legal matters behind you and embrace your future.
You can contact Ligat Dizon Law Firm PC at 346-5454-346 or visit DizonLawFirm.com.
Dallas Mavericks center Anthony Davis left NBA game against the Golden State Warriors in San Francisco with a groin injury that occurred in the second quarter and sidelined him for the remainder of the matchup, according to a team announcement. Team officials stated that Davis sustained groin spasms during second quarter action and that medical staff evaluated him on the bench before they ruled him out of returning to the game. Coaches and trainers escorted Davis to the locker room after he reported discomfort in his groin area while he attempted to defend the play near the basket. The Mavericks listed Davis as out for the rest of the contest shortly after his exit and updated the game notes to reflect his status change. Warriors players and coaching staff acknowledged Davis' absence on the court as they adjusted matchups and rotations in response to the Mavericks lineup change. Game officials briefly paused play during the second quarter while trainers assisted Davis off the floor and ensured that substitutions entered the game correctly. LA Tenorio returned from retirement on Sunday at the Philippine Basketball Association or PBA Commissioner's Cup in Manila as a playing coach for the Magnolia Hotshots, where he admitted he felt like a rookie again but quickly adjusted to his new dual role during his debut game. Tenorio, who has played in the PBA for more than 20 years, came back to active duty after previously announcing his retirement and joined Magnolia's roster while also serving on the coaching staff. He said he experienced initial jitters when he checked into the game but added that he settled down shortly after gaining his rhythm on the court. Team officials confirmed that Magnolia enlisted Tenorio to provide veteran leadership on the floor while helping implement the coaching staff's system during games. Taylor Swift donated more than 117 million to charity for Christmas as she gave 58.5 million each to two organizations, according to statements from recipient groups that outlined how they would use the funds to support their programs. Representatives of the first charity said Swift's 58.5 million donation would help expand its ongoing projects that provide food assistance and basic necessities to communities during the holiday season. Officials of the second charity confirmed that Swift transferred another 58.5 million to its accounts to support existing initiatives for underprivileged beneficiaries and to financial additional outreach activities. Reigning Miss Universe Philippines, Atisa Manalo, has confirmed she has a boyfriend. In a recent interview, Manalo said she started dating after completing her pageant commitments and that her relationship does not interfere with her duties as the country's representative to Miss Universe. She emphasized that she coordinates her schedule to balance official appearances, advocacy work, and personal time. Manalo chose to address the topic directly to avoid speculation but declined to reveal her boyfriend's identity. The Miss Universe Philippines organization has issued a separate statement. As we brace ourselves for the coming up weather changes, let's dive into what you can expect day by day. Whether you're planning outdoor activities or just preparing for the week, we've got you covered with the most accurate forecast. Stay tuned with us as we take a closer look at the weather patterns that will impact our region. Remember, here at Lawin Weekly News, we bring you the clearest skies to the stormiest forecasts.
Here is your Lawin Weekly News weather forecast in Houston, Texas. On December 28th, Sunday, the highest temperature is around 61 degrees Fahrenheit with a low near 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect sunny skies and cool conditions throughout the day. On December 29th, Monday, the temperature peaks at about 63 degrees Fahrenheit and dips to 42 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Mostly sunny and crisp in the afternoon. On December 30th, Tuesday, the high reaches approximately 65 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly sunny with mild winter weather. On December 31st, Wednesday, the highest temperature is near 66 degrees Fahrenheit and the low around 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Cloudy with a slight chance of light rain later in the day. On January 1st, Thursday, the temperature climbs to about 64 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly sunny and cool to start the new year. On January 2nd, Friday, the high is around 62 degrees Fahrenheit and the low drops to 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunny and calm throughout the afternoon. On January 3rd, Saturday, the highest temperature is near 60 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunny with a cool winter feel.
So those were the latest stories in Texas this week. I am Nesca Santina from Lawin Media Network. Have a great day.
Lawin Weekly News.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Lawin Weekly News.